Yo, it's your boy Casual Real with the Silent A podcast, man. We're back with another one. A quick one at that. Just moving around on this fight day. As you already know, your boy Gervonta the Tank Davis taking on Hector Garcia tonight. Showtime pay-per-views. The fight card should start around 9 p.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. So 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. With that said, right now we're going to give you what we call our last call, what we think is going to happen tonight. It's a stacked card, a bunch of boys is coming out. It's pretty much a showcase type of night, meaning the guys that they got as the A sides are supposed to win, should look good, and set themselves up for a big fight here in 2023. With that said, you got Tank Davis, of course, and you've got Gervonta Ennis, monster in the welterweight division coming in. Then you got Rashidi Ellis, another monster in the welterweight division, who these two might meet up, these two young stars, two young prospects, right? So Rashidi's third on the card. Then to start the night off, they got Andre kicking it off, fighting against Desmond. Honestly, I believe that's an upset alert. I think Desmond can put in some work there and welcome into the 168-pound division. With that said, this is your boy Casual Real with the Silent A podcast, and this is your last call. We're going to tell you how we're calling the fights and potentially who we're going to slip a little money on. With that said, we're going to start with the top. You got Gervonta the Tank Davis taking on Hector Garcia. I see this a late stoppage right now. I'm not going to go too late. We're thinking rounds between rounds 7 and 10 stoppage. And actually, we're putting most of our money on round 7 and 8 for the stoppage for Gervonta Tank Davis. I think it will take a little time to get used to Hector Garcia. Hector Garcia is no pushover. He's a good fighter, good boxer, does not know defeat. So he's going to get in there and give it his all. He already beat up on Chris Colbert and put in that work. But with that said, your boy Tank Davis is just a high pedigree. He'll figure it out like he always does, a little late. Get in there, wear Hector on down, and then catch him with the right combination that he needs to put him down. I think it will take a combination. I don't think it'll be a straight one shot like he did against Rolando Romero. But hey, that's what we think. Round 7 and 8 is what we're putting our money on, but we do see it anywhere between round 7 and 10 stoppage in the favor of your boy Tank Davis. With that said, moving on to Gervonta Ennis. He's fighting that boy from Ukraine. I believe his name is Karen. I see it going about 3 rounds or more. We put money on it to go over 3 rounds, 3.5 rounds. I see him, trying to showcase his skills. I think it'll be a little bit too much, but you can't put nothing past those Ukraine fighters, man. They're good boxers, good discipline. They're dedicated to their craft, man. Them boys can fight, and which is why I say it will go past at least 3 rounds for Gervonta, but I will believe he'll get the KO as well. Now, Rashidi Ellis is in a hell of a fight against, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's 25-1, all knockouts, all but one knockout in his victories, coming from, I believe, Mexico, and I can look it up later, guys, let you know for sure. But Rashidi Ellis is in a decent fight, which might end up being the fight of the night. He's fighting a guy with hella power who barely knows defeat himself. Rashidi's gonna have to be careful there. The young boy looks hungry. It's gonna be a dogfight. I think Rashidi does pull it out, of course. He's talented. He's got the speed, of course. I think this one goes distance, if you know what I'm saying. So I think it goes all the way. What's that over there? Yeah, I think it definitely goes all the way for Rashidi's fight. And I think he'll win a tight unanimous decision. I don't think he's gonna blast him out like we think he are. I think the power from I can't remember the boy's name right now, but the power will keep Rashidi honest, and he'll box and then put on a good boxing lesson. With that said, for the entry of the night, you got Demetrius Andre kicking it off tonight, and I think this might be the upset of the night. My mind says Demetrius will win. He's a hell of a boxer. I think he will win and win by probably unanimous decision as well. I think it'll be a boring fight. He'll take the decision as he should, as he's making his debut back on PBC, fighting on Showtime. But I think he's going to put on a boring fight as he's moving up in weight to the 168-pound division. It is what it is, but Desmond is a hell of a fighter. He's on the fight winning streak himself, knocking boys out, and he's hungry. You saw it at the press conference the other day that he feels disrespected. He's coming out here to prove something, and welcome Boo Boo to the 168-pound division. But with that said, man, I'm also going to put a little money on Desmond to upset. I think this is where our upset, if it happens tonight, I think this is where it's going to happen. I put it on Desmond to win, and actually to win straight up, just to win straight up. But there's a good chance he actually knocks out Demetrius Andre. You heard it here first. There's a chance. There's a chance. I mean, there's always a chance somebody get knocked out box, but I'm saying he's got a good chance of putting hands on Demetrius and welcome him to a division of the big boys as Demetrius, again, like we said, is moving up. But with that said, man, that's our last call. Like we said, we're going down the line. You got Gervonta Tank Davis, late stoppage against Hector Garcia. Then you've got Boo Boo Andre, I think round 4 or 5 stoppage. And then the next 2 fights on down, Rashidi and Boo Boo Andre more than likely will win by taking it all the way, winning by unanimous decision. An upset of the night, if it does happen, I think Boo Boo Andre loses tonight on his PBC debut because Desmond is hungry. But with that said, man, it's your boy Casual. Let us know what you think, man. We're moving around, running some errands and stuff, but we had to get this out real quick as the fight night is here, and as always, join us tonight live as we call the action blow by blow. We will be in the building. Not in the building at the arena, but we will be in the building on live stream, calling it as we always do and talking our talk, man, while the fight goes down. So if you didn't want to pay for the pay-per-view, join us and have a good time, man. It's your boy Casual with the Silent 8 podcast, man. Till the next time, peace.